Question number 16 is a loci and constructions question. Initially it might seem a little bit confusing because all you've got is a little bit of information. It doesn't tell you exactly what you need to do, but if you know this topic well enough, you're going to be fine with these questions. So let's read it. A scale drawing shows the positions of town A and town B, and they're represented on the diagram by these points. The scale is 1 centimetre represents 10 miles. We've got some information down the bottom. Lucy's house is nearer to town A than town B, and her house is exactly 50 miles from town B. We need to show on the scale diagram all the possible positions of Lucy's house, and we need to leave our construction lines in. So I'm looking at this first sentence, and what I'm thinking is perpendicular bisector. I need to find a distance that is exactly halfway between A and B, so I can then find what is closer to A than is to B. What area is closer to A than to B. So the first step would be to join the 2 points together. Do that with your ruler and your pencil, and I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit because it's a little bit off. There we go, that's good enough. And what we need to do is to construct a perpendicular bisector. You put your compass point on point A, you rotate it, and then we extend it so we're definitely over halfway. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to exaggerate even further. We're definitely over halfway, distance. So then we rotate and we draw an arc above and below the line. Okay, so there's an arc, and then I'm going to do it on this side as well. There's another arc. I'm then going to pick up the compass, and I'm going to put it on point B, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So just spin that round, and then an arc, so it goes over, just move the ruler out of the way, it's in the way. An arc, so it goes over and intersects the other arc that we've just drawn, and then spin further, and then same on the other side. Now I'm going to move the compass out the way. Obviously you would be using a pencil, not a green pen in yours. And I've lost a bit of the top of the question, that doesn't matter. What we then do is we join these 2 points together with a ruler and a pencil and carry on drawing the line through. So as accurately as you possibly can, and you've got a certain tolerance on these questions, but you need to be super accurate. Nice sharp pencil, good quality ruler. This line is exactly halfway between A and B at all times. That's what this has done for us. This perpendicular bisector has split A and B exactly into 2 equal halves. This side is closer to A. So we know that our house is nearer to town A than town B, so we know our house at the moment is in this area somewhere. What we need to do next is look at the next sentence. Our house is exactly 50 miles from town B. Remembering that 1 centimetre represents 10 miles, we have to put our compass on 0 on our ruler and measure 5 centimetres, because that would be 50 miles. We then put our compass point on point B. We're going to do a loci around a point. Now you can draw as much of the circle as you want. I'm going to draw it from here and all the way round until I've got to there. Okay, then I'm just going to move that out of the way again. Okay, just chuck that over there. Now what we've got, if I just highlight that for you in a different colour pen, what we've got is a point here, right, which Lucy's house couldn't be there because it's exactly halfway between. Lucy's house could be anywhere between these 2 points, and I would write something to that effect on the piece of paper to be on the safe side, but we could indicate that her house is anywhere along this arc. And that is how you get your full 5 marks on that question, is making sure that it's nice and clear that anywhere along that arc her house could be. Because this is these are all the points that are exactly 50 miles from B along the curve, along the arc, and in the area that is closer to town A. So we've satisfied both of these statements by doing our construction of our perpendicular bisector, doing the loci around the point B, and we found all the points.